All right, it's another beautiful Tuesday in the capital city of Nigeria, and it's a very exciting time to be alive. Yes, it's exciting because, you know, there's something about God Almighty. He doesn't make mistakes, you know. The fact that the two principal religions in the country, or in Nigeria, or the world as it were, is, you know, observing a particular self-denial, you know, now is something that we should celebrate. It's not a mistake. It's calculated. It's divine calculation to tell us that we are one. Well, I'm not alone, you know, like usual. I need somebody to actually beautify, you know, the studio, and that's why she's here with me. My name is Salihu Ibrahim Kindo. The program is Rotary, the way to be. Okay, pretty woman.
Good morning, Kindo. Good morning, viewers. My name is Jumoke, Ekeinde, and it's always a pleasure to be here another Tuesday to give you our lovely Rotary story.
All right, I find it difficult to call him a guest because you don't call somebody who is executive producer your guest, you know, but he's pretending to be a guest, and they're feeling very cool, you know, and the other man we know is feeling like a very important guest when you're supposed to be. Today. Well, he's the presenter and executive producer. Yeah. He said he's the executive producer without the financial commitment.
No financial executive producer.
Oh, no financial executive producer. All right, I don't know how to begin to address you, because when you have projects that the whole world is talking about, you know, projects that even the Rotary International president acknowledged that this place is beautiful. Projects that didn't disappoint us when the international president, the president of Rotary, the #1 Rotarian in the whole world, came and we didn't use generator. So I don't know how to begin to address you amongst the League of Presidents. I don't know how to begin to address you when we look at your polio project, and up till now, so many years we still. So I don't even know how to address you when we think about your other project in Karamajiji, you know, with the physically challenged and then the resource poor communities. I don't know how to address you when we talk about the project that, you know, speaks directly to over 300 or 600 pregnant women. I don't know why women get pregnant in Abuja so easily, especially in your tenure. In your tenure, women were just getting pregnant. So I don't know how to address you other than to say, Honorable, you've done fantastically well.
Thank you, man.
Everybody knows that you've done very, very well.
All right.
You are the president of the Action Club, the president of the Shutdown Club, the Shutdown president, President Onome Wodu. Good morning and welcome to your own program.
Good morning, my PP.
Good morning, my president.
Good morning, my PAG. Indeed, shut down. Literally shut down, right?
Well, say congratulations.
Thank you.
And because it's my club, so that they don't think that I'm taking side, let me allow Jumoke to do the talking.
What do you want me to say? After being intimidated, I don't understand. Shut down this, action this, that. What is it? You have not even been able to introduce it. You should say, should I call you this? Should I do that? So what exactly? You have not introduced it. Our viewers want to know who this is.
I mean, I've just said that he's the president of Nome. He's the president of my club, and his name is President of Nome. What else again do you want me to say? You know, other than to say, you know, we're just waiting for, because I don't know if you still have any other, except it's just Jara project that you want to do. Because I don't know again what else again that we're going to touch. Because everything that you touch, you know, you've got the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. It becomes a talking point for journalists. You set agenda. That's what you do. So how I don't know what to say, other than to say, we try.
Thank you. Thank you very
So
much.
that's why I said Jumoke should do this talk.
That's okay.
Because if I keep talking about it, you look as if because he's my president.
Okay. So we want to focus on your current or immediate projects. The electrification of the Rotary House, That's our own Rotary headquarters for our district. And it's a laudable project, just like Kindo just said, that people have been talking about it. And we recently had the Rotary International President visits us and was shown around. I was there from start to finish. Truly, the power didn't disappoint. We had lights throughout the program, unlike we usually do. I want to ask this question. Since this commissioning, can you tell us what the project entailed? Briefly, what did this project entail? It's big, it's wonderful, it's a star project, everybody talking about it. Maybe some clubs will want to embark on such projects in future or even now. What does it entail? Just give us a brief.
Well, on a lighter note, any clubs that wants to embark on such projects should wait for the future. I don't think. I must be the very modest because I don't think we have nobody has the capacity right now.
All right. So you want to brief into that project so that we know the capacity.
Oh yeah, the project financially is around $33,000.
$33,000.
Yeah.
$3,000.
Okay.
If not more. As at when we did the commissioning, it was $33,000. That's about 45.7 million. But we now realized that the meter, the three-phase meter that was installed, couldn't power the appliances that were installed.
That's what is on the screen now?
Yeah, that's the commissioning.
Okay.
Couldn't power the appliances that were, especially the ACs. These are industrial ACs. So there was need to install an industrial energy meter, which is called an MD meter. And that meter alone ranges from over a million plus, and it was installed on the day that the RI president came. So if you add that to it, we're talking about $34,000. US dollars. Then beyond the money, you also need to have the collaboration of a partner that can help you deliver this. And we are privileged to have partnered with ADC, whose MD is a member of the club. As a matter of fact, he's the president designate nominee of the club at the moment. So a combination of my club and ADC made this happen. Now, it's not as if other clubs don't have ADC officials as members. As a matter of fact, we have there's a club they refer to as the Power Club, that have a lot of so it depends on who is with you. We are privileged to have the MDADC, and so facilitating all of this probably would have been a lot more expensive, but because of his involvement, it made it a little, of course, that expensive. Yeah. So basically, these are the two things, and then you also need the willpower and the conviction to want to do that. People, rather before now, like for 4 years, they've not been able to do that, even at the district level. But when I came my club myself, we decided to do it. We had the willpower to do it, and we went on headlong, to achieve it. And I'm glad we did. And I'm also glad that the Rotary Center is powered. I'm glad that the RI president came, even though I couldn't attend due to some of the reasons beyond my control. I'm glad he was there, and there was no power interruption. I'm glad the ACs worked, and I'm glad that my club is a bride of the district at the moment.
True.
Yeah.
True. That's a good one. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jumoke is actually a show, so let's keep firing, because if I say anything now, they'll say because I am involved, so let me just and in my modest way and in our club's modest way, we don't like to brag too much.
But you've been bragging. I'm intimidated. I'm actually going to do something similar.
Okay.
Not in the future, Onome. Okay. Now.
I want you to when you be there to see what you people are doing, because when you move an organization from darkness to light, and they said and God said let there be light,
And there
is light. Is light. You can imagine if we were using generator and then the RI president was actually in the hall and then the generator packed up.
like the day of foundation dinner.
So I don't know when we would have
And our Igbo man, we don't want to kill sheep.
If you don't roast, you can become burnt offering. I was very fully well than I learned now we did. We didn't want the man to be a burnt offering, so we decided we had to bring the light. And it was strategic. I won't say anything.
It was timely. It was also timely. So that's a good one.
Okay, so sure.
Yeah, so I always talk about sustainability. It's my key watchword, to how is this project sustainable? Are you going to monitor it? Do you have, once you leave as a president, is it a one-off thing? Are you involved in ensuring that everything you have invested into that place is being maintained and we can continue to enjoy the benefits?
First of all, let me thank you for always being part of this whole process and for your support, even though you are of another club that is wanting to do a project that is as big as that. So I'm glad that you are giving us that support. You were there throughout the whole commissioning ceremony and all of that. Truth is, if one of the highlights of that commissioning was a symbolic handover of the project to the district governor, by the way, it is light. The stage where it is now, it is business between AEDC and the district. AEDC takes care of its installations. If the district needs to be financially involved, they would. And but basically, right now, the district has to be buying unit.
Okay.
And AEDC will give them light and collect their money.
Okay.
The club, as of this moment, has handed over, and that's it. Yeah, it doesn't need any special follow-ups or supervision. It is electricity, just like it is with everybody's homes, with every other, public amenities and all that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I needed to ask that question so that we're clear on that. People would expect that, the Rotary Club of Abuja Capital Territory gave us light, something is faulty, and they expect you to come fix it and all of that. So now we're clear that you've handed over officially, permanently, to the district. And so it's left for them, or it behoves on them to continue to maintain and run it.
Yes.
In collaboration with
AEDC, exactly.
Because they are the supply, the power, and all of that. So that's very good. So thank you once again for that amazing project. We're all excited. We benefited from it. Yesterday there was another district event that took place there, and if it wasn't powered, I'm not sure people would want to go there because they will begin to wonder, is there going to be lights? How do we see? How do we manage the activities there? So we thank you very much for that laudable project.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I understand that we're actually on band A there.
Yeah, we're on band A.
There's a 3-phase meter that you install.
Yes.
On band A, because it is important that people understand the significance of the intervention. It's actually on a 33 kVA line, which means it's an industrial line. It's the band A line, which means they will power 18 or 19 hours of the day. So if there's any power outage, it probably will be in the night when nobody is there.
Correctly.
But in the daytime, the DG can conveniently receive visitors and not think about diesel and the rest of the anything they are going to be thinking about. All right, so again, we need to congratulate you seriously on this.
And I also want to ask another question. I'm sure our viewers will also want to know. In Rotary, we have what we call 7 areas of focus. We want to know what area of focus this falls under.
Okay, this actually falls under 2 areas of focus. The first is economic and community development. Of course, we have empowered the Rotary Center. The event center can now function effectively. The Rotary Center can now generate funds because of the presence of electricity. People who want to do other form of business by maybe creating some kind of sit-out, for example, can do that now without so we have aided the center economically. Secondly, the first phase of the project was reticulation because there was a power line that was running through the premise of the Rotary Center that was serving Bayes University, right, and the community beyond. And it wasn't even serving the Rotary Center. However, the leadership of Rotary met with Bayes University for them to pay for the relocation of that, and they refused. So it was a conflict, but we have been able to resolve that conflict. We have created peace. So conflict resolution, as well as economic development and empowerment. So that project covers 2, and I'm sure if I look at it critically, I just may be able to fish out 1 or 2 other areas of focus. So effectively, my club has been able to take care of 5 areas of focuses, judging by all that we have done, including this project. We're just looking at just 2 more to go, which is basic education and literacy, and as well as environment. We'll work something out. Yes.
Well, I'm sure you know that this program is also a form of education.
Yes.
You're enlightening even Rotarians, not just non-Rotarians, viewers, and so this also falls under that. Another last question I will ask you before I let Kindo take the final shot. So are you saying you don't have any revenue coming to you? Because I heard you mention that the district can begin to lease out the hall without fear of power, lack of power, meaning they generate revenue from it. Does any fraction or commission come to your club from this missing it out?
No, it doesn't, and it shouldn't. It's a project that focuses on an area of focus. Just like other projects that we've done, we are not expecting any form of revenue from them. Like the ones we did in Karamajiji and all of that, it is for them. The only reason why you are asking this question is because it is Rotary Center. Assuming Karamajiji doesn't have light and we are giving them this, we will not be expecting anything from them. So it's the same thing with what we've done with the Rotary Center.
So, one off, you've handed over,
we have helped
in that. Thank you very much, because we are all beneficiaries of that project. Thank you very much.
But again, on very lighter side, there is nothing wrong with collecting commission, because we need to go. The truth is, you didn't get grants from the district, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't feed you to. It is important to note that we from the conception to the execution, was within 3 months.
Wow.
We couldn't have been able to achieve it within that time frame if we had to start applying for grants and all of that. So we knew what we're up against and we went headlong to.
But I also want to look at the value chain of this project, because we're talking about economic empowerment, and there's a community, in that where the Rotary Center is situated, and these people are also going to benefit from this power.
Well, that depends on the leadership of the district.
Okay.
To run it, but I think the community beyond has electricity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we decide to, it means that because what we have there is a 200 kV transformer.
Yeah. If we decide to, they will just connect to the transformer.
All right. And so, and they probably get poles that will go down.
Yes, we already extended poles to all
Yeah, I saw
these.
And what it means is, people Rotarians that are entrepreneurs who probably want to set up some small pepper soup joint,
They cannot do that.
Whatever. All right, again, we can
Another way we may be able to benefit is that should we have a program I want to use the Rotary Center, we should so that we don't need no need for discount. They'll give us now. We go off the light. Give us hall.
They give us the whole, and then, but again, what it means is that you have to pay for the units that you are going to use.
Oh yeah, but that's manageable.
Yeah, that's manageable. Well, Onome, again, we want to congratulate you.
Okay.
Because you've done fantastically well.
Thank you.
And again, this going forward, I think it's important that you let us know, because you just mentioned 2 areas of focus that the club is also thinking about. By the way, this program actually belongs to the club.
Yeah.
So it's number one public image for the club, and we brought in the district into the whole.
The district is here.
Yeah, the district is here. In fact, it's not the district. Rotary International is here. RI is here. What it means is that RI recognizes that Rotary Club is a Bridget Capital Territory created the first radio and television program that runs on, we call it a program that runs on Salihu. That means it runs simultaneously on radio, television, and Facebook.
Social media.
And all social media platforms. And that's why you can actually watch us on YouTube.
Yes.
And then you watch us on DSTV. We're on DSTV. We are not just on national TV. We are on DSTV.
Not NTV.
Excuse me. Excuse me. That's the largest network. So to think that in terms of public image, we have the platform that that even Rotary International doesn't really have. But again, we're happy that we have Rotary International here. So it's not just the district; it's gone beyond the district because Rotary International is here. And Jumoke, we need to thank you very much, because you also brought you brought fees and class to whatever it is that we're doing on the program. You started this publicity, and everybody wants to be on the poster, everybody wants to be on the network and all that. Thank you very, very much. All right, we need to let you go, because Mother Hen is supposed to be here. A Mother Hen is here. A Mother Hen has been of tremendous support to the club.
To the club, and in fact, I call her assistant president.
Just like when I was president, she was my AD. Incidentally, her other half was actually the AG, but she was my own AG. She was my AG. So that's why you have president, and then you have the president in resident. Because you have yes, you have chief of staff, but this one, when they say somebody is the leader, the president is the leader of the club. But the president also has leader. Yes, so very soon we bring the leader, the mother hen of the club, to tell us a lot, because she's done so well. In her year, she almost knocked off the rope
How much she did.
all the what do you call it? At the point I was telling her, leave some for some people. What kind of problem? Leave some for some.
She was greedy.
She was very greedy with her word. Collected the whole this thing, and really, that's this thing. So we need to bring her. But the most important thing is that she's a survivor. We need her to come and tell people her story, and then also let people know that there is God. The X factor is there. Without the X factor, you can't be anything in this life. So we'll take a break. When we come back, you will meet the Bakamashos, past president, Bembecious Bakamashos, full package, past president of the Rotary Club of Abuja Capital Territory. Rotarian Ugozi PHF MD. Will be raised to power very soon. To raise to power something. Very soon. Alright, we'll take a break. When we come back, you'll meet her. Don't go away. The program is Rotary, the way to be. I still have the delectable, very beautiful sister of mine on Jumoke. Alright.
Aka Auntie Raila.
Yes, so. Alright, let's go on the break.
As a club, we identify the need to solve this problem, not just for our benefit, but to add immense value to our community. Our event hall, a vital part of this center, could now be utilized to its full capacity, hosting events and generating resources for our district. On July 3rd, we took a significant step by writing to Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, AEDC, whose managing director is a valued member of our club. Their acceptance to partner with us was a turning point. We promptly notified our district governor with 9127 of our progress, and we are grateful for the support of AEDC. The project had two phases: reticulation, which involved relocating the 33 kV power line and clearing that was inside the premise and clearing the room to allow for the installation of 13 poles stringed together outside the center, and electrification, which saw us install a 200 kV transformer courtesy of AEDC generous upgrade from our initial request of 100 kV to a substation changeover and an energy meeting. The manner of this undertaking required immense effort. 25 personnel of AEDC and club members combined worked tirelessly for 1,650 hours over 11 days within 3 months.
He is elected and said, I should tell you that I'm so happy the DG and this club that is doing this. But the club has set a pace for other clubs to follow. That is his union, his foundation's alliance with Rotary is one of the things he cherishes so very well, and that is why anything that has to do with that Rotary seal is always involved, and that is happy today. And fortunately, this is like a birthday gift that is being given to him. Tomorrow is his birthday. So we feel so very happy that this is happening. And I believe, like we say in Igbo, I've tried to translate. If somebody gives you a goat and you manage the goat and deal with it without rancor, you have invited the gift of another goat. So I want to say on his behalf that he's so happy to be part of this, and that today is a joyous day for Rotary District 9127, and that this is the step for other better and bigger things to come.
I'm so glad that this has happened. I want to thank, I've known Rotary quite a long time, like you said, and I know his capabilities. So I want to thank you so very much for what you have done. Now, we are saying joy is coming. Joy has really come. And we don't know what next stress will bring to us. But I want to say thank you to DG of persevering. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Great honor for me to be here. I congratulate the club. What just flashed in my mind is the power of ideas. When you have a good idea, it grows and grows. The idea to have a center started in my year, and it has grown. And I'm so happy and delighted. That's why when I saw the notice, I said, no, I'll do it. Because this is a legacy. And for you to have a light here, because the light is the energy of life. And so to have light here, you have adding energy, extra energy. So the Rotary Center is graciously donated to us for signing for. Once again, I congratulate the club. Well done, and a good job.
All right, welcome back. You know how the thing is, when you go on break, the director keeps saying, gives you like a countdown. In 1, in 2, in 3, and then cue him. And the man has changed that thing. Instead of cue him, he says he's kill him. And if he kill us now, there will be no problem with him. Anyway, again, it's your show. Because if I start now, you say, don't do it. Because backstage, you told me that we were talking about in our modest way, we were very modest about the thing, we don't want to talk about it.
It's okay, can you off your mic? Just help welcome her.
Alright, well, let me it's really an honor to have you in the studios, because past president, multiple award-winning past president of the Action Club, Rotary Club of Obuja, Capital Territory, Ngozi Iwekwe. Good morning and welcome.
It's like a forgotten your name. Please call. My people, Ngozi of Krika. It's good to be here. It's good to be here with you.
Alright, well, it is nice to have you here. First, because we were away for a very long time, at the point, it was as if the fate was similar. I was ill, you were ill, and so people started thinking that once you become past president, you become ill. Oh my God! And, I survived, and you survived. This is something that is just next to a miracle. Or what you say is a miracle.
That's not blessed at all.
Is a miracle. And you have a condition that was really rare. The name is jaw-breaking. And I don't even remember that thing that the condition. They said they did this. So well, it's your show. Tell us about that and tell us what really happened. Because it all started like, I was in the hospital, because I remember I was in the hospital and you had to
come and visit you.
Great. Praying that they went to them. And then the next thing I see, they said, okay, why did you go there? And then they gave me that condition. What is the name of that condition?
That's name, before I could pronounce it took me like 6 months. Okay, but at least I can now. Yes. Sarcoidosis. Can you try? Sarcoidosis. You are making it fast. Sarcoidosis. Yes. Even doctors don't even know the sarcoidosis. You can imagine. Well, before we got to that condition, it started from somewhere. Okay. 2 years were off the line. One sickness to the other. It started with sciatica. I just came back. I traveled to London and I started feeling some pains. Coincidentally, my uncle is a pharmacist. The wife is a nurse. I don't like was about this cold. Now you don't like cold. They gave me one drug to relieve pains. I took it. I kept taking it. I was uncle, this thing is not going down. And from there, that brought it down a little bit. I came back to the job because it was just a 2 weeks trip. And it escalated. I couldn't even walk again. Before you know it, it was pains. I don't even wish I'm ending with that pain from what the beginning was. But from there we went on, going to the chest, we started coughing out blood, we started with an ear doctor, ENT. They said we didn't see it, we do one test of water, we can't find anything. That was it. I was on admission there 16 times, spending money, different tests. Sometime my friend and sister came and said, okay, let's see whether you can use somebody's card and go to Germany where they have the expert. I traveled all the way from here, Germany, Paris. I remember the day the doctor said, just stop here, I'm not the pain. That's the cause of your problem. And they gave me another BP drug because I'm a BP patient. I was a BP patient. And they came back here, I was more even pushing it this time. Don't take amlodipine, amlodipine is not good for you. Don't do that, that was just the beginning. We kept on like that. Before you know it, I started gasping for breath. Now when you start gasping for breath, then it's a problem. They carried out all the tests that was possible. And they came back. And then one day I said, I'm not feeling too good. I have malaria. They took me again to UNT hospital. Then downstairs area. And I didn't know what happened after that. They said I went into coma. I was off and on. I fainted. And they called it a name. Before you know it, I was in Syracuse. The other one, the story, because I was in coma. I just got up and I saw a lot of machines, and after 7 days I'm told I was not alive, because for you to be in ICU actually was 70% of them. They said the other people that were with me, they all died. Long story short, from there we went on to, they said you have a brain tumor. Wow. I remember when the doctor entered the hospital, when I woke up from coma, and he said, he was looking at me, you have a brain tumor, and it's a very dangerous place. It's 50-50. You know what it means when they say today it's 50-50, and it's 50% survivor. And the real, those that are in charge of the brain, they call them surgeons. The surgeon, he came and said, you cannot go out of the country. In fact, you have to take you out of the country. It's 50-50. Eventually, I was moved to India. Different stories. They were treating the wrong thing. I had a brain surgery. 6 hours. Came out. It wasn't even tuberculosis of the brain. I had to go back to India again. Because of so many the drugs they gave me, I was collapsing. In fact, the second time to me, I was almost like a dead body. But today I'm a survivor. To God be the glory. They finally moved me to an hospital where they now call the name sarcoidosis. I'm a testimony.
You are very happy to have you back and looking so good. If you hadn't said anything about you, nobody would have known that you have gone through such.
Give God the glory.
You're talking about beautiful.
That's the handbook of God.
That's beautiful, younger, with more energy. Because I saw the energy appear during your project. So 1 minute to talk about it. Yes. So 1 minute, because we asked us to leave.
We have so many projects, but the major project, which is our legacy and star project, was a teamwork.
Okay, good.
We can't even explain how it started. We just saw that there was need for us to come together as a club, having the MD as a member of a club, using that influence, with the president persistent and pushing, we were able to bring light to darkness.
Wow. Wow, awesome. So I like the word teamwork. So it's not just about the president, not about you, the teamwork of everyone in your club.
The moving train.
Yeah, you're so privileged to have the MD of ADC as a member.
It came into my ear.
Oh, awesome. So that's amazing. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
To you all once again. We are very proud of you, and we want to continue to see the progress and the impact you make in different communities.
And welcome. Thank you.
Well, it's time for us to leave. One last one.
As usual, my word would be, please always tune in to this station every Tuesday and listen to inspiring stories that will tell you about Rotary and even about ourselves. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate but we can't thank God enough for all the things that He's done in our lives and all that, especially your own story, you know. It inspires people. But basically, one thing that stands out there is your faith. You had an abiding faith in God that very important. He knew and then He did that.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Very sorry that we round up today's episode of the program Rotary, the way to be. On behalf of course, my co-president, my club president and past president, we want to thank you for investing your precious time with us. But don't forget, you know, it's that period that we must come together, reflect about the country, reflect about our life. Is the waiting period of Ramadan and the waiting period of the Lent. You know, come together. You can't be fasting and be beating people or be talking rubbish about people. You can't be fasting and be backbiting people. If you have any problem, resolve it, because if you are backbiting, you are fighting, you are saying things you're not supposed to say during this period, okay, go begin with that, because that was I don't know last time you did. God did accept this time very simple. My name is Salihu, God, who will sing sometimes on station next week. But after this, the show still continues on the social media platform. You can just go there and click, you know, and then you still watch this anytime. Have a good day.
Bye.
I appreciate this kind of project personally, and whatever thing you see inside it, please take it. Whether it's dollar or pound or naira or any other thing.
The mission is a transformer for us here. Honestly, this has been a problem. This transformer, light in this edifice has been a problem over the years. All of us, we have worked and worked. The bills they've been giving us, once we look at the thing, we run. Once we look at the thing, we run. So I'm very, very happy that the club took it upon themselves to give us this transformer and commission this light for us to do. Congratulations to all of us.
It's a pleasure to serve, and any opportunity to serve is well appreciated. I want to say thank you to members of my team. I have my chief business officer here, Ekeinde. When the initiative started, it was the one I ran to, because it was the chief business officer of this place, and I said I needed to power the Rotary House. And I'm happy to say today he's also a Rotarian. And for those who don't know, I was a Rotarian before I became member of ADC. Yes, I was inducted during PP was so I've been a Rotarian. Whenever you are doing anything, whether as district governor, as president, do something that will create lasting impact. And that is what Rotary about Abuja has done. Congratulations.